Welcome to the IICS Insiders Podcast. Are you a member of the IPECA Integrated Christian School community? Or do you know someone who is? Would you like to hear from people around the school and learn more about what they're doing? Join me, Annika Brown-Jones, the head of Curriculum and Instruction, every month as I interview IICS students, teachers, leaders, and many others from across our community. Come along to connect or reconnect to listen to IICS Insider stories of learning, growing, and engaging with those who care. Welcome to the third episode of the IICS Insiders Podcast. On our first two episodes, I probed the question, what does it mean to be an IICS Insider, with senior high and junior high students here at the IPECA Integrated Christian School. Today, I will speak with our newly appointed subject group leaders to get their perspective on this question and to broaden the conversation to include teaching, learning, curriculum change, and the role they play as the school looks towards the future. Join me, Annika Brown-Jones, head of Curriculum and Instruction, as I take you deeper with our IICS Insiders. And if you're tuning in for the first time, but would like to hear more from our IICS Insiders, find us on Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube. Welcome, everyone, to the third episode of the IICS Insiders Podcast. Today, we have 5 educators with us, and I'll allow them to introduce themselves, but we will continue to probe the question, who is the IICS Insider, and look a little deeper into some of the things that the educators here do and how we as a community benefit and grow from all that they do at the school. So, who wants to start? Who would like to begin with their introductions? Dr. Jen.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Wynn, and I am the English subject coordinator. And I am teaching grade 10 English currently. And next semester I will be teaching DP1. And this is my 4th year at IICS. Previously I was in junior high department, and now I am in senior high department.
Excellent. And next, Mr. Richard.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Mr. Richard Castro. I am the mathematics subject coordinator. I've been with IICS for the past 9 years, and currently I am handling Mathematics 10 and DP Mathematics.
And Mr. Yang Wei.
Hi everyone, my name is Yang Wei. I'm teaching Environmental System and Society, currently grade 10 and DP1, as well as helping with the year 12 NESA curriculum. I have been here from 2005, so approximately it's around 16 years.
Mm-hmm. And Ms. Elvie.
Hello everyone, my name is Ms. Elvie, and I'm teaching DP1 Business Management and also Year 12 HAC course. And I'm also the subject coordinator for Group 3, and I've been here since 2007.
Ms. Ira.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Irayati. I'm teaching Indonesian A, SL, and HL for DP1, and I also teach Indonesian and Literature for the HSC curriculum. And sometimes I teach Indonesian Studies also and Bahasa Indonesia. So for now, I believe it's my 9th year in IICS.
Okay, and so welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to have you all here with us today. Now, in the first 2 episodes of the IICS Insider Podcast, the students shared their thoughts about being an IICS Insider. They focused on, having a sense of belonging and the first-hand experiences that they have as members of this community. So I'd like to pose the same question to you as educators at the school and as, group leaders, subject group leaders. The same question: what does it mean for you to be an IICS insider? Anyone can jump in. Any thoughts? Mr. Yangwi, perhaps?
Okay. Thank you. As insider, I can illustrate it as a family. When I enter my home, I feel that comfort, and I feel relaxed. I can share my burden, and then hear all of family members supporting me. I believe same when I enter in IICS. I feel the Christian community as a family here. So we help one another, we care one another, we collaborate together to achieve something. So I feel this is a home as well.
Excellent. And you raised a lot of things that the students also mentioned, the idea of family, the idea of caring, and interesting too, the idea of hope. Does anybody else feel that being part of this community as an IICS insider, there is a spirit of hope that exists in this place? Ms. Elvie?
Yes, Miss. Thank you. As an IICS insider, we have to be in one vision, one mission, and also we know the IICS goals and objectives. And teachers and also students, they are coming from many different schools, their background. So when they arrive at IICS, we have to be one community.
So there's that element of unity.
Yes.
Yes, a united community. And again, I still want to pick up on hope. Anybody wants to maybe speak to that? Hope as part of that community? Hope as part of, or does the unity in the community bring us some sort of hope? No? Well, Mr. Castro, what are your thoughts?
Well, what I am thinking about being an IICS insider is that, yes, I am a teacher, but I still feel like my duty doesn't end there. I really feel like I am also an integral part of the school. And I have my hopes for the school. I have my vision for the school as well. And I know that the school values my opinion just like the others as well. And for that, I would say, yeah, I do belong. I am a nobody. I look at myself as somebody as well that the school values. So in that sense, I feel like, yeah, I am an IICS insider.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And what about you, Dr. Jen?
When I think of the hope that's at IICS, I see it through the students. And why I say that is lots of our students started here in kindergarten and make it all the way through to high school. And I think that's showing their support and their way that they're an IICS insider is that they're committed to being here. And they see that IICS brings something different that maybe other schools don't have. We are family-oriented. We provide them with shepherding, where we guide them and direct them, not only spiritually, but academically also. And so I think students see the hope for their future when they look at IICS.
Thank you, Dr. Jen. And what about you, Ms. Ira? Would you like to add anything to this?
Yeah. As the name is insider, I take the best word of it, which is inside. It means we are the people inside the IICS. It means we have the sense of belongings to each other, and we have the sense of belongings of the school, not just like just go to school and then being a student and then being a teacher, just do the work and then go home. Not like that. So it means when we have the sense of belongings, we will try to take care of the community. We will try our best to not let anyone left behind. And then, in that situation, anyone will feel that, hand in hand. So they will try. They will trust other people, and they will open to other people and they have a secure feelings, secure situation to be open with other people, and then we can help effectively, and we can celebrate when we go to the finish line together.
Yes, and I think all that everybody is saying, but including what you have just said, Ms. Ira, it suggests that in this community we share the same values. We really do, to celebrate together, to act in unison. We have to have the same values. We have to value the same things. Now, let's say you have to, give an elevator pitch for the values that we have here at the school, and to talk a little bit about the school culture. What would you say? How would you share that? What is it that we value? What does our school culture hold up as important?
For me, let's say integrity, respect, and then I can say work together. How to say it? Yeah, a teamwork. So the first thing that I always keep in my head and also share to our student is integrity, respect to each other. Even though we have different perspective, we have different background, like what Miss Elfie said, or coming from other school, especially from senior high. Sometimes we have new students from other school in grade 10, grade 11. Please help them, respect them with their differences, and then also work together, because we are one family and don't let anyone left behind.
Excellent. And when we look at the ESLAs, and I'd like to ask Dr. Jen to talk a little bit about this, how do those help us to prioritize the values that Ms. Ira speaks about, or even the values of the community as a whole?
I think the ESLers that have been set up by the leadership and that are something that we value as our expected school-wide learning results are something that the students can learn through their different lessons, their different subjects. And as we're teaching them, we also teach them, and maybe I can just mention what they are, because number one is faithful followers of Christ. And so our school is strongly founded on the biblical values that come through Christian perspective and worldview. And second is that we are critical thinkers. And so we try to build with the students a mindset that is outside of the box, that thinks deeper than just a surface level. The third one is being English communicators. And of course, all of our subjects are taught in English except for Bahasa Indonesia. And so all of our teachers are experts in speaking English, and our students as well then grow in their own English skills. And then we have that we're lifelong learners. And I think that plays in part with what we instill in them through our curriculum and through what we teach them. Building on the higher order thinking skills and the critical thinking that makes them lifelong learners and wants them to continually grow in their knowledge and understanding throughout the coming years. And then the last one is being a global citizen. So I think, especially as we are starting in the IB curriculum, we are encouraged more and more to look at having a global mindset and international mindedness. And I think the students are able to understand what that means more, looking outside of just our country of Indonesia and what's happening around the world, and how does that also affect us, and maybe our possibilities of going outside of this country in the future into universities, and how I can become a global citizen outside of this school.
Hello everyone, it's me, Annika. Our 5 subject group leaders spoke extensively with me during recording, and our team decided to have 2 podcast episodes rather than 1 from my conversation with Dr. Jennifer, Mr. Richard, Mr. Yangwi, Ms. Elvie, and Ms. Ira. So while I thank you for joining us for this episode, I invite you to listen to the 4th episode of the IICS Insiders podcast for more of this conversation. We will dig deeper into curriculum, subject group leadership, and pedagogy. Remember to find us on Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube.